hello, hello, and more hello.
Hi.
We're back once again.
Bang!
So, we begin. Well, if you weren't here last time, basically, some of our lovely people here, namely Hilda and Samantha, ran into Menia, who they met quite a while ago. She's back from when they last visited Harbor Town. And they also captured a slime, which is now Samantha's pet.
Yeah. And Hilda's salty because they want the slime as well.
I mean, it is a very cute slime.
Yeah.
So, with that, they set up a little bit of a camp to wait for the others to arrive. And, Vidal, you are also here.
I am. I mean,
I am?
Yeah, you're on the very far right of the map.
Yes.
Oh, I am really out there.
You are.
Or
You see more marshland, I should call it, than a swamp, with a bunch of ruins on it. You see parts of structures still standing, though most of it is gone. You also see a tent in the distance.
Is this picking up like right after like the last one?
Within like an hour or two.
Oh, then Sam's just sleeping in the tent, having a nap with using the slime as a pillow.
Okay, slime pillows. Totally a thing. Yeah.
Yes, I guess I start walking.
my tent.
Sure. Oh, by the way, do you want to use your ability on anything?
I can use my ability on, I guess, these? Whatever this is.
Your ability calls them marsh ferns.
Marsh fern.
Yes. There are literally like hundreds, possibly thousands of them near you.
I'm sure it's not going to be the last time I see them, so, I want to test and see if this log is sturdy enough to cross.
I mean, you can step on it carefully.
Yes, I'm gonna try and step on it.
It is holding your weight.
Okay, so then I just proceed slowly on the log bridge.
It seems they've been intentionally placed like that.
Yeah, alright. Then I guess I just keep on walking.
That's where I met the slime.
Keep walking.
I would like to analyze this thing here.
That is a another marsh fern. However, this one is, what would you call it? Passing on?
Oh, so it's wilting away.
Yes.
I see. Well, there's not really much we can do about it. So I keep walking.
Okay. You, try to analyze the stones around you.
Sure.
Alright, you look at one of the stone walls, and your ability tells you decaying runes.
Wait, decaying what?
Runes.
Decaying rune.
Yes, with some extra info in there as well. Things like 90% stone. And an age range in the hundreds of years.
It seems like it seems like this held up for a long time.
Or at least it was made into a wall at that point. I mean, there's not much really left of said wall.
Well, I guess I will keep walking. And cross the next bridge.
Yep.
And oh, wait a minute. I went the wrong direction.
I just imagine Vidal being like one of those tourists, just like slowly walking around everywhere, taking pictures of everything. Ooh, what's that? What's that? Sorry, I'm a bit loopy right now.
I mean, it's probably active.
Let's analyze this wall with the stuff on it.
So, the wall is the same as the other one, but when you look at the vine, it is called creeping spike vine.
Creeping spike vine. Is there anything?
Yes.
Is there any more information on the creeping spike vine, or is it just a name?
There is some other details. Things like, I'm forgetting the term for them.
Bonds. Hello?
Sorry, I'm looking up some information.
No, I just opened a wiki about vines.
Basically.
Pat.
Okay, well, that's not quite what I wanted.
Hello?
Hello?
Right.
We're still here.
Hi, Bella.
Belle, you actually made it. I don't have to eat you
We're
later.
gonna pretend like I was here this entire time.
We just started. I was asleep until like 15 minutes ago.
I'm at work right now, and I didn't even get Boka's messages until like a few minutes ago, and even then, Discord just wasn't loading on my phone because I can't connect to the Wi-Fi here for some unknown godly reason. So, hi, hello.
What's hard? I know.
Now that we have everyone here.
I'm trying to
I have a
find
pet line.
the name for types of plants.
We're looking
For
up
types
names
of-
and types of plants.
It is very difficult.
The name for types of plants, or a single type of plant?
A characteristic like type of plant.
Ah,
Oh my god.
understandable. Go ahead.
I cannot seem to find it, but
Well, then,
it's basically telling you that these plants can react to stimulus from the outside.
oh
Venus
yeah,
flytrap.
stimulus. You want to stimulate that
Is that what
plant.
Yeah, I'm
Is
keep
that what you're
moving.
trying to? Is that what you're trying to say? Venus
No.
flytrap.
I'm not
no.
trying to stimulate
I mean-
any kind of plant.
Just go
One of the
stimulate that
types
plant
of
for a
plants
minute.
that can move is a Venus flytrap, but this is not that type.
There's another type of plant that when you lightly touch it, it closes up its leaves.
Yes, there's actually 6
Oh, is that the
types
type of plant you're
plants.
talking about?
I was looking for the name of plants that can move from exterior stimulus, and I couldn't find the term.
Ah,
I know there is one. There has to be one. I even found the 6 plants that can do it, but they didn't give me the name.
You know they look like just nothing else. Naka discovers a plant.
But yes, if you touch these, they'll react.
Oh, this white sticky sap comes out when I touch it. I'm just kidding.
Hey,
Hey. Behave.
I'm half asleep right now. I've literally have my eyes closed.
Water.
hey,
I
bro,
don't believe in
what
water.
are you doing?
so
Are
as
you
Fidel
on about?
heads over,
You know, this
Eliana,
isn't looking good for our heroes.
Eliana, you arrive ahead of like Maggie or Kylie, and you find yourself in a marsh with a tent in the distance.
A marsh?
Yes.
Wait, okay. I'm like in the marsh, like,
Yes. There's like
okay.
solid islandy types of lands with like marsh water between them.
You meant like she was in the marsh, like she was physically like in the like this squishy like part
No,
of the.
you are on the solid land between the squishy parts.
Damn. Okay. I was about to make such a fucking cursed intro.
Do it. Do it.
We can put you in the swamp.
We like curse intros. Do it.
I can't. She said I'm on solid ground.
Aw.
I mean, it's still a little bit squishy, but it's pretty much solid.
Damn. Okay.
Though, there are also runes. Old walls, basically, made of stone.
Okay.
Mostly
Do you want me to-
collapsed, but
Do you want me to text Maple that we're streaming tonight?
I mean, if you want to.
They're literally just home, just watching videos right now. I don't know if they're in pain still, but yeah, I think they're fine enough to join. I don't know what they're doing right now, though.
I don't know. I pinged everyone on Discord, but
What am I doing? Bro, what are you doing?
What are you on about?
I'll move you over next to Vidal.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to like
Water,
also I'm at
you
work
say
right
you
now, so I
need?
can't see anything.
Yes.
So if you have to like go full visual like narrative with me right now.
Old guy dog.
So what is around me at the moment? What or who is around me at the moment?
In front of you is Vidal. You've just crossed over a log to get to the largest of the islands, which seems to have, like, hills on it. And the biggest set of stone walls of any of the places here. It's also got the tent up on the first hill. And, a very big collection of vines.
Okay.
Vines everywhere. Also, you see a friendly face, Menia, who, if you remember, is the girl basically who taught Samantha how to tame creatures. Way back when. Also known as the hottie in the bikini.
Oh, thank
Oh,
God.
yeah.
She is here, and she waves to both Vidal and Eliana and says, "Hey, I'm glad you made it."
Eliana's currently praying to herself that she does not act up, and she is a loyal simp to Maggie.
Hey, no. Spray bottle. Mine. It's back. Mine.
Lord help me in these trying times, for I am a loyal simp to my goddess Maggie. And she's like doing the hand motion, crossing like up and down.
She's like using a prayer beads.
I mean,
I'm just
just to point this out, it's really only like a bikini style top,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
and she's wearing like capri pants. So
Vidal's just gonna come on and say it. Where are we?
Sorry, I had to take you guys off speaker. Where the fuck is my daily agenda book? There it is. Damn. Shit, didn't mean to drop that, but I guess I did now. No, stop falling everywhere. It makes me sad.
So Vidal, how
Uh,
about you? What would you like to be
so-
doing?
I asked the bikini hottie. I can't believe I just said that. Where are we?
Become one with us, brother.
Like, the way I remember her name is Minia. Sounds like minions, and minions are like what we summon. So yeah, Minia.
Menia says,
Shut the
we call this the Last March. But, I've actually never really been here before. Does that help?
Oh boy.
Ah, heck.
Not
Hecking
really.
frick.
This doesn't really help me in the slightest. In fact, I'm more confused. I'm more confused than ever.
I mean, it's just a name. Luckily for you, though, we are along the coast, so if we follow it, you can be back in Harbor Town if you wish.
Wait, Harbor town?
Yes.
Crime?
Oh, wait.
Crime? Crime.
Don't do
I'm
crime.
Mania looks at you again
How-
and says, wait, were
Damn
you
it.
not with the others?
No.
Vidal shakes her head.
Oh, well, Harbor Town is one of the major cities around here. There are only a handful of major cities, so...
Wait, this place has cities? It's not just plants?
I mean,
Sorry,
yes,
but I don't
I
like
do live in a
cities.
city. Well, I mean, I'm a ranger, so I go
How
out
long back did we
into
lose
the
them?
wilderness. Vidal just didn't happen to ever make it to the city.
Did we leave them in the forest?
You guys,
No, they got teleported
left
off.
me there to rot.
Oh shit,
I
my
mean,
bad, B.
They got sent back too. But
We left them in the forest. Ah!
I'm not here. I just wanted to live a
Didn't you
normal
do that for you?
life.
Nah, that's not
You
fun.
did that to Maple as well just now. Just abandon them in the forest.
Yeah, rip. Imagine getting left in the
good.
forest, fucking noob.
I know. Get
I was-
good, easy, no diff. Any percent?
All right, you know what? I will remember this if any of you guys ever need my assistance.
Vidal will remember this.
I mean, it wasn't intentional.
I thought it was intentional for. Never mind. I take it back.
No, I just start moving without saying a single word.
Oh god, Jesus Christ. Eliana is scared. She starts screaming.
Is this like a tent that's open on both sides?
Probably.
Oh my god, I
As
found
you
a
guys
black
do
one.
that, though,
That's pretty
Um,
homophobic, not gonna
Hilda.
lie.
Hilda,
Yeah.
a very distinctive-looking young girl appears
Oh.
next to you.
Ooh.
Mhm.
It's a fucking ghost.
She appears to be maybe 7-ish, with blonde hair, blue eyes, wearing a, like, fairly
Wait, did you say-
simple blue dress with a giant ribbon on the back.
Wait, you said they were 7?
Yes, she looks to be
That was
about
a bad-
7.
Okay, that was a bad call. Boca requires that she gets to curb stomp children at least once every episode.
I'm the only small stack allowed around here.
They will curb stomp the child. You may want to keep them away from Boca.
Hilda just
Also-
kicks them
Hilda
into
just kind of stares and is like,
Also,
Bo-
in
Boca
the
will
girl's
try to curb stomp
arms
them.
is a cat, a great furry kitty cat.
Yeah.
Yes.
Boca will try to steal their cat.
just kind of tilts her head and is like,
Oh, by
It's
the
a
way, I
child
should
in the
mention
ruins.
the cat has a amber eye and a blue eye.
Oh, heterochromia.
Hilda just kind of
okay, you're
stares at the kid for a
fine.
second, like, there's a child in the ruins.
There's a
Wait,
child.
And then just stares at the cat.
Don't
Pretty.
steal the cat.
Then stares at the kid again. It's like, child. Then stares at the cat and goes, kitty. And then stares at the cat. I mean, the girl and goes, child. And then stares at the kitty, kitty. And then stares at the child. There's a child.
Eliana interrupts and said,
No, no
"Please,
one's
Hilda,
around me yet.
do not." God damn it.
The
Yeah,
girl
you're not.
smiles at Hilda and goes, "Hello, Hilda. It's been a while."
Gets very concerned immediately and is like, I'm not old enough to have a kid.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Who are you?
Boca got off into some.
Time to grab some popcorn. Let's see what happens here.
Eliana butts in and immediately would
No.
like some popcorn as well.
No.
I meant butts in as in I would like some popcorn too, please. I want to see where this is going.
Hilda's just like very
Hold on,
concerned
hold on,
now and
hold on.
like,
As long as you don't leave me in the forest again, I'll give you some popcorn.
Yes,
Do I know
won't.
you?
I promise. Maybe, kinda. No, I don't promise.
No, this is not good enough. Eat the hogs of popcorn.
The girl
Someone still-
says, "Of course you know me, though I was a little bit older last time you saw me."
Older? What?
His brain starts to die. To be TH here? Am I going to be a child?
They
What?
like Merlin,
What
they age in reverse.
Uh,
think
She's
that
just
was
looking at
more-
her skin, seeing if it's like shrinking or something.
Was Merlin born an old man and just
Do animals de-age? Are
like
you
a toddler?
are you an ancient kitty?
Oh
She
my
says-
Gamikai.
"Last time you saw me, my hair was much darker, though. Maybe that's the problem."
Much darker.
"Yes. It looks black when I'm older."
Black.
Or, well, not always when I'm older. When that nun touched me, my hair did turn white.
Like, wait. You turned into spooky lady.
As Hilda realized who's talking to her.
I believe that's a technical term.
Did spooky lady go? Why are you small and not spooky anymore?
I mean, I can still be spooky if you want me to.
No, thank you. Small works for now.
She says, "Your sister and some of the others have arrived. Why don't you go meet them?"
I'm talking to a child right now. It was supposed to be a spooky person. Philus just like sits down and starts like tapping her forehead like, am I gonna become a spooky than a child?
The girl shuffles the cat in her arms, holding it with one arm, kind of like it was like a baby. And then with her right hand, she reaches out to take your hand and try to lead you off.
Finally, she takes her hand and then's like, wait a minute. And then looks at the hand and is like, I'm not gonna like blow up now, am I?
You're gonna turn you into a cat.
I mean, you don't seem to be doing that, do you?
Well, to be fair, my sister started blowing up later. So I guess I have some time.
If you let her. The girl leads you out to where the others are.
Yeah, I'll let her.
Sam's just having a nap using the slime as a pillow.
So, the rest of you see a 7-ish-year-old girl with blonde hair and blue eyes, wearing a blue dress, carrying a cat that walks out holding Hilda's hand.
A child.
Child.
Oh god.
What's that?
Does Dad know about the child, or am I gonna be the favorite now?
Hilda just goes, oh, you wish it would be me.
Hilda, with how your track record goes, it's gonna be you.
Hilda just gets quiet for a second, thinks about it,
Who's the father?
and gets really quiet.
The girl
Shut up.
laughs and says, "You're all so funny."
I just love making Naka just start wheezing. trying to keep calm at the same time.
That's when mute comes in very handy.
Because she mutes and then just starts wheezing. Yay!
Keep trying to get it to where you mute yourself.
Where the fuck are the Caesars? You didn't hear that, sorry. Oh.
But we did.
I found the Caesars.
So
That's
the
a box
girl
cutter.
looks at all of you and says, "I haven't met all of you, but for those who have, it's nice to see you again."
Child. Have I met the child? I don't think I've met the child.
She smiles at you and says, "My name's Alice."
Hey, spooky lady, remember?
Wait,
Made you
wait,
start
wait.
blowing up.
Wait. She's saying all this out loud. Like, the whole realization just fucking hits her like a truck. And she's like, "Oh my fucking god, Alice!" And just fucking tackles the little girl.
The cat seems mildly upset at this.
I don't fucking care. She's like squeezing her.
Hilda
with
holds the cat and
as
just
well.
looks at the cat and goes,
Oh no, Alice will not let go of the cat.
Alice is holding the cat, so Eliana's hugging her while the cat is still in her arms. She does not care.
Alice actually pets you on the head.
And she starts crying. She's just like, "I thought you were dead. I'm so sorry. I tried to find you."
I mean, I didn't exactly die, but I'm not exactly alive either, so...
Oh, Jesus Christ.
hey. Hilda gets like super like spooked for a second and goes, "Zombie child?"
No, they're not a... God damn it. God damn it. No. She's like
Vampire
trying to
child.
not...
Vampire child.
She's trying
Vampire
not to
zombie
laugh
child.
while also being pissed off with her sister for saying this. She's like pissed off with her sister, but she's also trying not to laugh because it's so stupid enough for her to laugh.
Alice looks back over her shoulder at Hilda and says, "I am not a zombie."
Vampire.
Also
Vampire
not
zombie.
a vampire.
Sam half asleep, waddles out the tent like
Ghost vampire zombie.
rubbing her eyes.
I would like to note that Eliana is still currently nuzzling her face and refusing to release Alice.
I have reverted a few years. But,
C4.
well, actually about 10, I think.
C1.
Sam picks up his slime and puts it around their neck again.
C2. Eliana finally releases her from her death grip.
She then says, "I figured I should come and explain a few things to you."
You think?
I mean, I didn't have to. I can still go back away.
No! Jesus Christ. She just almost has a panic attack.
Vidala just has a blank expression on her face saying, "Who is this?"
She's
Sam
mid-wheeze.
does go.
Oh my god. Hilda,
Sam
did
goes
you
over
tell her
to
that we found her knight?
Sam goes over to Vidal like, "Hey, look."
I'm still
I
getting
got
over. I'm still. Hilda doesn't even like answer. She's still like, "Not vampire, not zombie."
God damn it.
Alice gives you a bit of a smile and says, "I have seen Tia, though, I haven't talked to her. It's a little awkward. I mean, she was meant to protect me, and I was meant to protect her. And, that didn't really work out. But, it's fine."
You should talk to her. She's been worried sick about you.
It's a little harder. I mean, she wouldn't even realize who I was when I look like this.
Well, if we're with you, we can explain to her that it is you.
I mean, I can't stay here too long.
What?
Mr. Kitty here helps keep
Angel,
me
Angel,
in this
Angel.
form.
Get
So-
inside, you snug little bug in a rug. Apologies, I'm still working. Hold on, mute myself real quick.
I thought you were talking to Alistair.
Apologies, Baka.
So, while I have Mr. Kitty, should I answer a few questions for you?
Nah, I'm good.
Still don't know who this is.
She
Me
smiles
neither.
again and says, "Did you miss when I said my name is Alice?"
No, we just don't know who you are.
So,
Mhm.
I know you have met the nun.
Yep.
I don't think I have.
The horror that kind of looks like a nun.
Spooky lady.
No, I don't think Fidel's ever been there when the nun was there.
Spooky
I was
lady,
not there.
nun lady touched cleric lady we first met, became spooky lady. Spooky lady made
mean-
everything die.
It's
Then-
more, she did a rapid acceleration my ability.
Hilda, this is why we don't let you explain things.
I explained it just fine.
God damn it.
She basically turned me into what most people here would call a calamity. And to be honest, if some other people hadn't helped me, I would probably have been pretty climactic. Calamity? However you say that
Climactic.
word? I would have been very devastating. I mean, I was causing everything around me to basically decay. So. I mean, it also did rip the heart out of my body. So, there was that too.
Oof, that can't be good.
She was a true heartbreaker.
It was less than fun.
Hilda, no, not the time. There's a time and a place. Now was not the time or the place for that.
I'm sorry if one of my favorite songs was How to Be a Heartbreaker.
So, even if you haven't met me, I think that's the backstory.
Okay.
However, I needed to tell you that you're basically caught between two forces. There are two powers at work in this world. One tries to bring people here to basically attempt to stop the horrors. And the other one are the horrors who want to push extraordinary people back out. Though
Why are they all pushing us out?
the reason only you guys are affected and no one else is because you're trapped between the two. One side pushes, the other basically tries to force you back. Or rather, pull and push? I don't know how you want to tell that particular story.
No, it's push and push. No, wait. I'm confused.
Sometimes one side manages to push you one way, and then the other side pushes you the other way. So you keep bouncing back and forth. Most people are simply brought here. Sometimes of one side's will or the other. Other times, it's just the nature of this place.
Ah.
You, though, are stuck between.
Alice, I had a question. Do you,
Sure.
by any chance, have you ever met a horror that looked like a frog? And I know it may sound like an odd question.
That would be watchful regret.
Approach.
He keeps sending us back. From what I can tell, he keeps sending Hilda back the first time, and I and others were semi-fortunate enough to meet him a second time, and he sent us back. And he seemed quite peeved about us being here. Do you, by any
Yes.
chance, know why he might have been upset?
Well, that's because of your gifts. So, some people react to being here, and therefore they get gifts, like my healing ability, when I was still normal. However, you guys are sort of stuck between sides because of your potential. The horrors want to make sure you're not here, because you might grow powerful enough to stop them. And the other side wants you here to stop them.
Unfortunately, I have met one that wants us here, considering it morphed our mother's face, and it was horrifying. And I don't want to see it again.
Well,
Shivers thinking about it. Jesus Christ.
they have agents. That was one of their agents. It was not your mother.
Yeah, I kind of figured. My mother's face normally isn't, not visible.
Also, there are layers, like onions, to the world.
Oh.
God, not the onion.
Ogres have layers.
I knew it was
Stop.
coming.
No.
As they pull you towards this world, you pass through several layers. Each layer is a little bit different than the last,
Why
until
do
you
people keep
finally arrive
referencing
here.
onions and rather not cake. Cake is much better. Cake is much nicer.
I mean, I could have said cabbage. Would you rather cabbage?
No, I'd rather cake, please. Or parfait. Parfaits are nice too.
Coincidence.
I
To get the
mean,
layers like in a
those
plum.
do kind of
Oh,
have
yeah, I can
layers, but
Wah.
not surrounding layers. These layers are rather spherical, so things like
Like a
onions
cake, like
and
I said,
cabbage.
like a cake.
Could you said the
How many spherical cakes do you know?
I can make a spherical cake. Do you want a spherical cake?
I want a spherical cake. It's almost my birthday.
It's spherical.
I don't know too many spherical cakes, but
Spherical capes.
I made one for my
Tongue-tied.
science
It's
project
late.
once. It was in the
It's
shape
late.
of the Earth. She pulls out her phone and shows a picture of her fucking spherical fucking cake that she made that's like in the shape of the fucking Earth. Like it's like cut in half so you could see like the layers that look like the core of the Earth.
that would be a cool project.
Across the mantle.
It was my home ec and my science project. It was a cool 2-in-1.
Though, now you're making me think of those models of the sun.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I mean, you could make a really nice, like, lemon meringue with maybe some orange
Oh.
layers.
God, that sounds amazing.
I love red velvet cake with like just that really thick vanilla icing.
Thick.
Yeah, thick with 2 C's.
Thick. It has to be thick with 3 C's or it's not good enough.
Wow, nothing's ever good enough for you.
No, stop, please.
Just be really glad you haven't been reading Dahlia and Bloom. It's the series of books I just finished. Every other chapter, there's food. Amazing descriptions of food.
Yum.
Food always looks so much better in anime and like books and like
It
manga
does.
stuff than it like Food Wars. I want like I want to devour everything.
Food Wars always makes their food look like gods made them.
It looks like they would. It looks like
I mean,
going around.
like, I think the 4th chapter in the very first book, they had cheese fondue. And
No. God.
with little sausages and like specialty
Sausage.
bread.
No, okay,
Sausage.
you can't get me hungry now. It's 3 a.m.
Sausage.
I get hungry.
I mean, I was hungry like every hour or two reading these books. Maybe you should suffer a little too. Anyways,
There was a
then.
book called The Cinnamon
a
Roll
good
Murders,
thing
and I
I
remember
ate.
they had recipes in there.
Actually, I even said in the forum for the books on the official site that this series keeps making me hungry, and everyone agreed. Everyone.
Okay, no problem. I'm almost done. Okay.
Anyway.
I gotta take this to the what's it? Working tomorrow. Yeah. So I'll just leave it here until. Yeah. Yeah.
Chim,
Hold on,
chimney,
let me mute
chim,
myself.
chimney, chim, chim,
So,
I don't know why that came to mind.
any questions for Alice?
Why are you young now? Well, I assume they weren't young.
So, I don't quite have as much mass as I used to. So when I try to take a physical form again, I'm a little bit smaller.
Okay. Good enough then.
Sounds good to me. Can I have a cat?
I mean, Mr. Kitty here is the only thing holding me in place. If I give you the cat, I would poof out.
Well, is there another cat? Like, does he have a twin?
I mean, he's not the only one of his species, so...
This is a lot like Clarion from DC.
I don't know that particular person.
It's a cat. He's a villain who's like a god of chaos who's like tied to his cat. And if like his cat like dies, they die as well. Like Deadass.
She holds the kitty up and says, "This is a arcane cat. If you can get one to talk to you, they're very impressive."
Sounds like showing Videl their slime and like having them pet it.
I think I'm good.
Oh, but look how cute they are.
Alice pets the kitty and she says, "Why don't you show them some of your power?" And in front of the kitty, a spark of flame forms, which grows larger until it's a ball of fire. And then the fire changes from being like orange and red to like white and blue. And
He
then
tries to touch it.
it shoots up into the air and explodes like fireworks.
Yeah, so
Tilda's hand, like,
dragon.
moments from being able to touch it, just kind of like wiggles her fingers and goes. Wanted to see if I could touch it.
It just looks at you.
glad to be curious. Seriously.
Foxy. Good. There you go.
Anyways, Mr. Kitty
God.
needs to help me stay here. But who knows what Mr. Kitty will do when I leave. He's just nice enough to help me out. Oh, and in case you're wondering, I still can't keep you guys from bouncing back and forth. I was able to send you back that once, but that's because you seemed to want to. I wasn't aware yet of what was going on.
Where I want to stay and find my pets. My friends. They must be so scared of me.
We got Christmas music again.
I'm just having this deep existential crisis as Christmas music's playing.
It is still much too early for Christmas music.
Nah. Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
And Boca, apparently there's some misinformation in chat.
What?
Lock-on
chat
is saying
doing?
some stuff.
What are you saying, Lock-on? Shut up!
Anyways, Alice looks around and says, well, any other questions for me?
Pyro.
Nope.
No more questions.
Really? Nothing else?
Nope, nothing.
You forget. I'll forget
you're good.
anyways.
Yeah, we know.
She looks back at you
Shut
and
up.
says, really? She leans in to Boca and says, so, have you realized your powers yet? Hey, Lily.
I run and splat into things. That's so far what I think I can do.
Oh, you can do much more. Very much more. You can definitely rival your sister.
Little thinks about the lightning bolts and goes, you say so.
There, have a shout out, Lily. And Alice looks at you and says, you know,
Hi,
you
Lily.
could always throw something besides yourself.
I don't think that's how that works.
She smiles and says, I'm pretty sure it is.
Hilda just like looks very confused.
She looks at the rest of you and says, really, no other questions.
Hilda just like, you see Hilda in the background like miming throwing something and is like, I don't get it. Don't get it at all. Nope. Still just miming throwing something.
So, Mania speaks up for the first time after raising her hand and says, "Hi, Alice? Did you say you were a calamity?" And Alice nods. "Yep, I am." Mania goes, "Okay, I think I'm dreaming. I'm just gonna go lay down now." And she walks into the tent.
Hilda's still like in the background trying to throw air.
Sam goes like, give them this slime for a minute to use as a pillow. Yeah, it's it. Bloop, 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 bloop.
It tries to throw a Hilda tries to throw her sister.
Oh my god.
I don't get it. It's not working.
Fastball special.
Basically, it's just Hilda jerking her sister's arm. Nothing's happening. Hilda goes back to trying to throw air.
Hang on.
Hilda does like what looks like a Kamehameha in the background.
What are you doing? What are you doing till when I move? I'm saying this out of character, by the way.
Hilda's just like, do I throw it like this? She's making like a tiny little pew sound.
So, you finally pick up something like a rock. And you throw it kind of as if you were doing your charge. And it then flies very, very rapidly for about 500 feet.
A rock?
Yes.
Hilda just looks down at her hand and is like, can throw rocks very fast.
Rocks are the most powerful thing in this
So
game.
instead of I'm the cannonball, I throw cannonballs.
I mean,
Hilda
you
just
could
looks
look
down
at
at the
that way.
rocks.
Rocks go brr.
Are they teleporting rocks? Hilda looks at Sun and is
Kylie
like,
does not happen to be here.
Oh.
In case you're wanting to look for the only teleporter you know.
Hilda looks at the wall. I want it to go over the wall, but throws it straight at the wall.
Give me 1 sec.
Looks down at a stick and tries to throw it. Does that work?
Sort of. It sort of cannonballs into the ground. It seems like aerodynamics seem to affect this.
Makes a makeshift spear and throws it.
Rocks are the most powerful thing in the world.
Can I be a railgun?
I mean, it's more of a toss. But
Hilda does not get the concept of this because this would have insinuate she has super strength, but she doesn't have super strength.
Yes.
Wait, don't
Alice
you?
looks at you and smiles. See? You sort of got it.
I thought Hilda did have super strength.
No. Actually, while I'm here, I'm giving you abilities.
Hilda just kind of looks around and is like, I don't know how a rock's gonna compare to lightning, but thanks for the pickup.
I mean, I didn't pick your ability.
The ability picked you.
Like, wait. If throwing a rock made it do something, she just starts snapping her fingers.
Are you trying to Thanos snap?
Hilda goes, that's a smart idea. Looks at sister and goes, snap, 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 snap,
I don't think that's how it works.
Hey, if Thanos wanted to, what if Thanos snapped twice?
Weird. Very weird.
Hilda's like, come on to me! And just starts trying to summon something.
Give me a second, and I'm gonna add a handful of abilities for you.
Hilda just starts like trying to make like extra arms and snapping the whole time, like
Checking.
lightning.
You definitely don't get lightning, but
Starts trying to make the water move in front of her. Ugh.
Try doing jazz hands.
She like blows. Puts up both her hands and does like a magical motions at the water.
alright. I have given you 3 more abilities. Oh wait. No, that last one's in the wrong place. Crap. Can I move it up? Well, that's crap. Can I unlock both and move it up? No. Well. Let me see if I can fix this.
Gone. One of my abilities is an umbrella.
It's called Umbrella. But wait, I was adjusting that. You changed the tab.
Guess I'll never get wet again.
Hey, phrasing.
Coda just kind of sits there and is like, throws sand over her head. And just looks at it in the air. Woo! Wait, does this work on lightning?
What does...
The umbrella?
No.
Oh.
It's
So I have
about
functionally
light
a real
material.
umbrella. But it just starts throwing sand over her head. Oh. I guess I'll always have a free hand now.
I mean, it's mostly not, like, sand that it would deal with. It's more rain, snow, things like that. Very light things. You can just sort of shove them to the side, so they don't have to touch you. But... oh, I also replaced endurance with reinforcement. Which is a bit of a change. But... it should be okay. It should be okay. Oh, by the way, you can turn reinforcement back on, which you couldn't do with your other ability. So... but, yes. You do figure out a few tricks.
Hilda's still sitting near the water trying to make it move.
You
And, like,
don't seem to
pretending to-
have any luck yet.
Pretending to call down stuff and throwing sand on her head and watching it just sit there above her.
The fuck did I come back to?
I have an umbrella now.
Why are you throwing sand on people? What the
Throwing sand and it stays above my head.
What?
Alice turns to you and says, "Oh, your sister, I gave her a tip about her abilities."
I'm an
Throwing
umbrella
sand
now.
on people is an ability now?
Apparently so.
I have
She's
an
not-
umbrella now.
She's
Ombre?
actually
You're
pushing the
now?
sand away from herself when she throws it on herself. So she'll
Umbrella?
throw it, and it just never touches her. It just sort of falls down before hitting her.
Hmm.
It's like, I have an umbrella now. I'm special.
An air umbrella. It's just air.
I mean, you can also throw rocks like cannonballs.
I'm not gonna throw rocks at her. What the
No,
Go
no.
to
She
the
can
rock
throw
and throws it at
rocks.
sister.
I kinda
Hey,
wanna
hey.
though. Don't tempt me, I will. I'll do it. She leans down and grabs a rock.
You know what? I'm gonna have lots of popcorn for this.
I want
Where the
popcorn.
fuck do you keep getting the popcorn?
Magic.
God, is that there?
Like,
That is a big
Comedy.
ass roach.
What? Where?
He's outside. He's
Oh.
just chilling. He's underneath the visor.
Oh,
He's chilling like a villain.
I jumped on one the other day. It was over here, and I.
He's a giant boy. He's about the size of a cat.
Hilda just throws a rock at sister 3
Oh,
times.
It's not
Well, when
quite
it meows,
working.
we got a problem.
Let me fix that.
I do it.
So
I
right
do
that
it.
meows, growls. Just do this.
I'm leaving work right now, by the way.
okay,
I'm gonna
drive me.
sit in my car for a minute.
It might work a little bit better now.
Oh damn! That's big.
It doesn't look like there's anyone out here. Sorry, I have to do a area sweep of the area just to make sure. Bye.
Well, if you weren't failing really badly. Anyways.
The rocket sister.
Damn, that's so rude.
The rock shoots up into the air, and you hear a little crack. Like a sonic boom.
Eliana throws a rock at her sister. Dodge!
Hilda catches it and throws it right back.
Dodgeball.
She lets it hit herself in the forehead. She's like,
Oh god. Oh
I don't
god.
think you want these to hit you.
Go
No,
launch training!
no.
Oh, well, it does hit you. I'm sorry.
First rule of Piccolo's training. First rule of Piccolo's training.
Can you roll for me to see if I dodge? Can someone roll for me to see if I dodge?
I mean, that was a
I'm pretty
21. I don't think there's a dodge to that.
Yeah. Tails.
I mean, you could use your shield. I guess that is a thing.
She gets a shield, I get an umbrella.
Only so far.
First rule of Piccolo's training.
Hilda tries to move the umbrella down.
Also, apologies for any
Yes, she could successfully block. Just.
Tries to move her umbrella down and like make it flat.
I want to steal my partner's cards, but can I make a canon that Eliana steals and you debit card and he goes to on
Can you give me some chicken nuggets?
I want chicken nuggets.
Like physically trying to move the umbrella down.
You definitely cannot alter the umbrella. All it does is push stuff away that is very small from your body.
It's like, what are you good for? Why are you here? What do you want from me? Your function is done by a piece of plastic and a pole. Do the cool thing that umbrellas can do, which is float on water. Because you're stuck
mean,
up there.
I think you're too heavy to do that. But
1, rude. 2, let me scream at my useless ability.
I mean, it's not useless. What if this was a poison rain? You'd be fine.
Huh. Is the next, 20 encounters gonna be poison rain?
I don't know. It might happen. Who knows?
The next 3, at the very least, are not poison rain. I'm going back to screaming at the sky. I want you to know this. Because that's literally what I'm doing, because no one sees the umbrella.
Not gonna
So it's me looking up, screaming at something.
I mean,
What do you
it's
want
not
from
a
me?
physical umbrella, so
That's what I'm saying. No one sees the umbrella, so all they see is Hilda looking up in the sky and going, "What do you want from me? You're useless!
There's mental health.
What are you even good for?"
She's very concerned for her sister's mental health now.
Hilda puts her head down and tries to run at a wall to see if it does anything.
it is not. While it's much more durable than what it's capable of moving.
Looks back up at the sky again and goes, "See? Useless!"
Alice looks at you oddly and says, I'm pretty sure that's not what it's meant to do.
Tell it to do something cool.
I mean, I didn't give it to you. That's all you.
Well, do something cool then.
I just know what it is.
I know what it is too. We have it for $1 at the grocery store. Well, I guess with inflation, it's like $3.
A physical umbrella.
So
It's a
Fortnite
fancy
umbrella.
new age umbrella that's invisible.
I mean, no. It's literally just an extension of your ability.
Oh, I was just gonna call it a Fortnite umbrella.
Hello.
Very confused at this
It's
point. I was
only
like,
called umbrella because it keeps basically water off of you.
Hilda walks into the river next to her and goes, uh-huh.
You're very wet. You're very wet.
I am.
Hey, yo!
It's not doing its job now, is it?
Raining!
Hey, yo.
Raining!
TMI.
Hilda just like looks up and goes, failed at your job.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, walking into the water is a little bit different.
It's basically just an invisible
Hilda goes, no, you said it keeps me from getting wet.
umbrella.
I'm wet.
Ability.
Checkmate.
The kitty cat summons water above you, and that water just goes right around your body. See?
Hilda looks up and then looks at the cat and goes, now summon lightning.
Jesus Christ! No!
Look, the Hilda's like looking at the cat like daring it.
Eliana just screams, no! Jesus Christ! Stop it, Hilda!
Hilda goes, come on.
Alice is like, I'm pretty sure the kitty can, but I don't think it wants to hurt you. I mean, you're standing in water and you want to be shocked with electricity. I'm pretty sure your sister could do that if you really wanted.
Okay, hold on a minute. Why
She
are we
won't
trying to
do
be
it
like...
though.
Okay,
Don't-
hold on a minute.
Don't bring me into this.
Why are we trying to be like Zuko?
Eliana kind of like puts her hand like close to her neck and starts waving it side to side in like a no motion, and is just like, don't bring me into this. Don't bring me into this.
Hilda looks at her sister and goes,
No, don't look at me. No,
slightly smiles and goes,
no.
your wardrobe is trash.
How fucking dare you? I love that sweater. You leave my.
Mom wants to throw it out. You just keep saving it.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's a
That
nice
thinks you look
sweater.
like a eunuch when you wear it.
No, I fucking don't.
What's a eunuch?
We take
It's
turns making jokes about
That's a
it.
good question.
It's a nice blue sweater. It's soft.
You
It's
don't
nice.
want
It looks like puke.
Grandma knitted that for me.
Grandma was half blind when she did it.
You can't not take Grandma's gifts. At least I appreciate them.
Grandma gives me good gifts. She gives you bad gifts.
What the
Alice
fuck?
looks between the two of you and goes, well, if this is what you want to do, I guess I'll just head off now.
No,
And,
no. You. If she doesn't shock me, the kitty needs to shock me.
No! Jesus fucking Christ.
I was like,
Please don't
someone's
shock each
throwing, someone's sending lightning above my head, so I can
Listen,
prove my point, or no one's going anywhere.
I don't know how to stop this. Alice.
Hilda goes,
Alice
I'm gonna
just
burn your-
gives the
I'm gonna
kitty
burn your
cat
sweater.
to Samantha,
oh,
and then
fucking hell.
her body sort of unravels.
No, don't go.
Oh!
And all that's left is a blue ribbon.
Hilda picks up the ribbon and goes, shock me.
Stop yelling at the ribbon!
Hilda looks at the cat and goes, someone's gonna shock me.
I don't think this is.
The
I don't
cat
think this is
tilts its head at you, and then simply,
You can understand me. I know you can.
simply
play dumb.
jumps. And when it gets to part of its arc, it just fades away.
Eliana takes the ribbon from
Hilda looks at her sister and goes,
fist
guess
and
it's
the-
only you now.
You scared off the cat.
I'm not fucking shocking you. She like tells her out.
Send
She's like,
lightning above my head.
no, fucking stop. Get out of the river. Why are you still in the river?
Because I'm proving that the umbrella is doing nothing.
Meanwhile, Hilda is sinking. I
So
mean,
just
this is a
stares.
marsh.
Hilda just stares at her sinking
Nothing
and
comes
goes.
to us. And now we have focus character wants to be electrocuted. What's happening to us?
Hilda just stares back up at the umbrella and goes, "You're
Speak for
failing even
yourself."
greater. You're failing even greater."
What's next? We want to be like someone to be eaten by animals.
I just wanted to live a normal life. Don't put me in this.
Oh, by the way, Vidal, did you happen to use your ability on Alice or the kitty while they were here?
I think I would have. She would have been kind of curious.
When you look at Alice, it just says, young Alice, parentheses, calamity.
Her name is literally Young.
She takes a big gulp as in ruh-oh raggy.
Still sinking, and it's just like, do I have an umbrella under my feet? Is it
No.
failing at its job too?
I don't
Hilda looks back up at the
see
sky and
what lightning has to do with umbrellas, but
well, an actual umbrella would at least conduct electricity. I don't even get that. My
mean,
umbrella's like, oh,
you can be zapped just fine. So,
oh, I'm not getting wet today, apparently.
Freezing.
Crazy. How many times are we gonna say this?
Just still standing in the water, letting herself sink.
I have no idea what's going on at this point.
Hilda's screaming at the sky. That's what's going on. Do something! Spin!
So,
Flip!
oops.
Make a water bowl above me.
Jump up, kick back, spin around.
Let me carry water in you or something.
Hang on. I'm trying to get Mania out of the tent. That's harder than it looks.
It's hard when you control everything.
So, Mania comes
What?
back out and says,
He gets out of the water,
I
picks
see
up a
she's
log, and
gone.
tries to throw it.
you're not actually strong enough to pick up the log.
Hilda mimes throwing it from the ground.
That doesn't seem to affect it any.
Hilda grabs the tent and throws it.
Mania looks at you all and says, would you like to come back to Harbor Town?
Sure.
Why not?
I'll get there drier than anyone.
She's freezing.
Mania looks at you and says, you're very wet right now.
I know.
What is everybody in not with phrasing tonight?
I don't know. Hey, at least when I do it intentionally.
Boca totally started it.
Talking.
I'm just continuing it.
Hilda goes back to screaming at the sky. You're gonna be useful for that at least, right?
I mean, you know it is. You know it is.
Hilda's like, you realize I can just lie on the ground and you're useless.
Okay, let's leave Hilda. Let's go. They're laying on the ground. They've accepted their fate.
Lying on the ground, I said I could. Fiddle's like, I can still punch you. And you can't teleport.
Chicken sandwich.
Fiddle's like, that's it.
Well, I think this might be a good place to stop for tonight.
Yeah.
Cannonball.
Wow, that was a significant amount of upcasting.
Yeah.
Anyways, yes.
Can
I think
Sun
this
dodge
is
it?
probably a good place to. I mean,
What?
I don't think Sun Eater has any abilities to dodge either of those.
Okay.
Is Phil just killing me?
Blam.
Apparently, it's BG3 all over again.
You called me a chicken sandwich?
I didn't call you a chicken sandwich, I just said chicken sandwich. I
Fiddle
said
puts
you-
her eyes, puts fingers to her eyes and points them at you, and then back at her eyes, and just
Wanda,
like walks off with
Wait.
throwing sand over her head. And you hear her singing over her, overly loud and very badly. She starts singing, "Umbrella, la la, ella, ella, ella,
I'm gonna start getting the raid ready. So, tomorrow for me, more BG3. I can't play Starfield yet, because I don't have early access. I have to wait until the 6th. I did not have $100 to buy the game. Which, by the way, seems kind of a waste, just to have 6 extra days to play. But, with that, yeah, I think I'll be doing some more Armored Core on Saturday. And more Celestia again on Sunday. Yes,
and
yes.
BG3 on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Those are the plans. Those are the plans.
Yeah. Under my umbrella. Damn it, broker.
Alright, so, with that, have fun, take care, and I'll see you later. Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, chat.